we've got 92 miles left to go, but the wind's not playing ball. It's dropped right off, so we've got the spinnaker up, trying to maintain a speed that will get us there before sunset tomorrow. And we're barely managing 4 knots at the moment. I think we're going to be trimming this spinnaker all night. Well, at least it's a full moon tonight, so we'll be able to see the sails to trim them.
The breeze shifted and picked up during the night, so we're back to a poled out Genoa, and it looks like we're going to get there in plenty of time. Samoa, it looks huge. Most of the islands we visited recently, we've been able to walk or cycle around, but I don't think we'll be doing that with this one.
It's going to be the first place we visited for a long time that hasn't had a reef pass to get through on the way in. It's supposed to be nice and straightforward in entry.
Apia port control, Apia port control. This is sailing yacht Florence. Sailing yacht Florence, over. We've come into the marina here to check in. We're not allowed off the boat until we've had health, customs and one other person sign us off, and then we go into town for the immigration office. We arrived yesterday at 2 o'clock and it was too late in the day for them then. It's now 11 o'clock the following morning and still no sign of anybody.
Eventually I went ashore to try and persuade the authorities to visit us today. I was told off for getting off the boat though.
Good afternoon. Okay. Okay. When did you arrive?
We've become used to it taking a day to get checked into a new country, but island time runs even slower on Samoa. After the normal mountain of paperwork, that was the official boat visits done, and we could walk into town to get our passport stamped at the immigration office. After we'd filled in another few forms, of course. Half past 3 and we're all done, free to go.
We arrived during Samoa's annual singing and dancing competition.
It was really nice that this was not a tourist show, but Samoa's equivalent of Britain's Got Talent. And there were only about 20 non-Samoans in a crowd of over 1,000.
We think this dance originated as a defence against the ferocious mosquitoes. What happened next was they invited all of the foreign visitors on stage to say thank you.
Yeah, there were only about 20 foreign faces in the crowd, so there was no way we could really hide and get away without going up.
It was made even worse by the fact that nobody moved. But eventually about 5 of us went on stage and they told us to introduce ourselves, which was all fine.
And once we'd introduced ourselves, the announcer said, "Well, you've seen how we dance in our country. Show us how you dance in yours. Cue the music.
In front of about 1,000 people and live on Samoan TV.
Yeah, so that was a little embarrassing. We managed to do a few dance steps, twirl Amy around a bit, and then thankfully we were able to escape.
And get a free t-shirt.
Yeah, free t-shirts, so it was all worth it. And then the local kids all got invited up on stage to strut their stuff, and we were completely and utterly upstaged. The police band marches from police headquarters down the main road, which is closed for the purpose, to the civic offices to raise the flag. With or without an audience, they do this every day, unless there is a major crime or road incident to deal with.
Which, in Samoa, means they can do this every day.
The traditional Samoan way is of huge importance across the country. We loved how keen they were to share their traditions and arts with visitors.
In this replica of a Samoan fale, we were taught how to weave our plates for dinner.
Samoa was the first Polynesian country to gain independence, and they take great pride in maintaining their traditional arts such as bark cloth making, wood carving, singing, dancing and tattooing.
Tattoos are of huge importance to Samoan culture. The word tattoo actually originates here. The traditional lower body tattoo is a sign that the man has made a commitment to provide for and protect his family and wider community. They are completed using traditional tools and no pain relief.
A more recent tradition is fire dancing. After all that excitement, it was time to get some jobs done on Florence, making use of the unlimited fresh water supply in the marina before we were invited to join friends on a tour of the island.
We don't usually go on a taxi tour like this, but with the size of Samoa and so many beautiful sights, this was the best way to see them in the time we had.
Wow.
Today we're going to go and stay off the boat for the first time in a year and 3 months. We're going to take one of the local buses across the island and stay in a village and try and hike and find some waterfalls that we can jump off. So this is a traditional fale, which is a Samoan hut, and this is where we're going to be spending the night. We finally got a square bed.
It's going to be the first time in a year and 3 months that we haven't slept in a triangle. I think that's going to be good enough defence against mosquitoes.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope we keep the cockroaches out as well.
Land bugs. Don't get them on board Florence.
They're on the ceiling.
Are they on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Antelita Faitua or Andy, nickname Endo.
Hi, my name is Aliki. Speaking English, Alex.
The legend of the river, it's show that our family pretty much owned the river in a village.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love it and we have to look after it.
What are we doing today?
So today we're gonna walk up to the waterfalls. It's a hike up to the waterfall and it will take 5 hours to go up to the waterfall and return back. You're gonna jump off 14 waterfalls.
14?
And, yeah, 14 waterfalls. That's how much waterfalls you're gonna jump off.
How big are they?
In 7 meters, 12 meters high, but the highest one is 20 meters.
20 meters?
So that will be the last waterfalls you can jump off today.
And you jump first, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll always be the first one to jump off.
Okay.
To lead the way, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it and thank you for choosing us.
So lift the bag higher.
psyched for the next waterfall?
Yeah.
Are you going to do the big one?
No, I'm not following that guy. He's crazy.
Should I?
Fun and different experience for me as well, just talking to you guys, and yeah, love it.
Great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So, local Samoan buses. The bus was supposed to come at 1:30 and leave at 2. We were here at 1 o'clock just in case, and it's now 3 o'clock, no bus. That was the only bus this afternoon going back into town, so we're a little stuck. Thankfully, Andy was heading into town for his graduation, so he gave us a lift back to Florence. Next time we sail on to Tonga, and even into Florence in a race.